Picture yourself standing in a convenience store, a Powerball ticket in hand, your heart racing as you imagine the numbers being drawn, each one brining closer to a jackpot that could be worth hundreds of millions, maybe even $1 billion. Today, we bring you some practical tips and strategies. Powerball is America's most electrifying lottery game, played across 45 states. Coordinated by the Multi-State Lottery Association, it's renowned for its colossal jackpots that grow with every draw when no one claims the top prize. The odds of winning the jackpot are steep, about 1 in 292 million, but understanding how to play, meeting the requirements, and using thoughtful strategies can make the experience thrilling and perhaps give you a slight edge. To start your Powerball journey, you'll need to buy a ticket, which costs just $2 at authorized retailers like gas stations, supermarkets, or corner stores in participating jurisdictions. If you're in a state that permits it, online ticket purchases are a convenient option, letting you join the excitement from your phone or laptop. When you get your ticket, you'll select 5 main numbers from a pool of 1 to 69 and 1 Powerball number from 1 to 26. If choosing numbers feels overwhelming, you can opt for a quick pick, where the lottery machine randomly generates your numbers, adding an element of spontaneity. For an extra one, you can add the Power Play option, which can multiply non-jackpot prizes by up to 10 times, turning a modest win into a substantial payout. Drawings take place 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday nights at 10:59 p.m. Eastern Time, creating a regular pulse of anticipation. After the draw, you can check your numbers on the official Powerball website, through local news channels, or at the retailer where you bought your ticket. The process is simple, but the thrill of waiting for those numbers is what fuels the Powerball frenzy. Playing Powerball is open to most people, but there are a few key requirements. In states like Alabama, Nebraska, or Arizona, you need to be at least 19, while most other jurisdictions set the minimum age at 18. You don't have to live in a participating state, but you must purchase your ticket there, either in person at a retailer or through an authorized online platform. At stores, payment is typically cash, debit, or other accepted methods, while online purchases might allow credit cards, depending on the state's regulations. The most critical rule is to play responsibly, set a budget, and treat Powerball as entertainment, not a financial lifeline. It's about savoring the possibility, not betting more than you can afford to lose. The allure of Powerball lies in its prize structure, which offers something for everyone, from life-changing jackpots to smaller cash rewards. The jackpot, starting at 20 million and often climbing into the billions when it rolls over, is the ultimate prize, won by matching all 5 main numbers plus the Powerball. Even if you don't hit the jackpot, there are 8 other prize tiers, ranging from 4 for matching just the Powerball to 1 million for matching the 5 main numbers. The Power Play option can significantly boost these smaller prizes. For instance, a 50-0 win could become 500-0 with the right multiplier, making even partial matches exciting. Your chances of winning any prize are about 1 in 25, which keeps the game engaging even if the jackpot feels like a distant dream. The growing jackpots, fueled by rollovers, often make national headlines, drawing in new players who dream of what they'd do with such a windfall, whether it's buying a mansion, traveling the globe, or giving back to their community. Winning the Powerball jackpot is undeniably challenging, but there are ways to play smarter and make the experience more rewarding. One straightforward approach is to buy more tickets, as each additional ticket increases your chances. For example, 2 tickets double your odds, though the probability remains slim. A more social and budget-friendly strategy is joining a lottery pool with friends, family, or co-workers. By pooling your money, your group can afford more tickets, boosting your collective chances without anyone overspending. The key is to establish clear rules. Upfront, agree on how to split any winnings and keep a record of contributions to avoid disputes later. Many big jackpots have been won by pools, from office groups to family gatherings, proving that teamwork can amplify your shot at glory. Another common mistake is choosing numbers based on patterns, like birthdays, anniversaries, or sequences such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are popular choices, and if you win with them, you might have to share the prize with more people, reducing your payout. Instead, consider random numbers, either by picking them yourself or using Quick Pick to lower the chance of splitting a win. Some players like to spread their numbers across the 1 to 69 range, mixing high and low numbers or avoiding consecutive ones to create a ticket that feels unique, even if the odds don't change. The goal is to make your choices feel personal and exciting, adding to the fun of the game. Many players are intrigued by hot numbers, those that have appeared frequently in past draws, believed by some to carry a lucky streak. Recent Powerball data points to numbers like 23, 32, 61, 64, and 69 as frequent main numbers, with 18 and 24 often showing up as Powerball numbers. While there's no scientific proof these numbers increase your chances, since every draw is random, picking them can add a spark of optimism to your ticket. On the flip side, some players prefer cold numbers, like 5, 13, or 42, which have appeared less often recently, hoping they're due for a draw. You might experiment by mixing hot and cold numbers, perhaps choosing 3 hot numbers like 23, 61, and 64, and 2 cold ones like 5 and 13, with a Powerball like 18. Alternatively, you could balance your ticket with numbers from different ranges, say 10, 25, 40, 55, and 68, to cover the spectrum. The beauty of Powerball is that your strategy can be as creative as you want, as long as it keeps the game enjoyable. Practical habits are just as important as number-picking strategies. Always double-check your ticket after the draw to ensure you don't miss a win, and sign the back of it to protect your claim. If you're lucky enough to win a significant prize, you'll typically have 180 days to claim it, though this varies by state. Jackpot winners face a major decision. Take a lump sum, which gives immediate access to the money but is reduced by taxes, or opt for payments over 30 years, which offers long-term financial security. Consulting a financial advisor is crucial to navigate this choice, as each option has its pros and cons. Some states allow winners to remain anonymous, which can protect your privacy, while others require public disclosure, thrusting you into the spotlight. Taxes, both federal and state, will take a significant portion of any large prize, so factor that into your plans. To make Powerball truly enjoyable, treat it as a form of entertainment, like going to the movies or grabbing a latte. Set a weekly budget, perhaps 10 or 20, and stick to it to avoid overspending. The game's magic lies in the anticipation, the moment when you check your numbers and let your imagination run wild. What would you do with a jackpot? Buy a dream home in the mountains? Take a year-long trip around the world? Pay off student loans? Or start a charity? These daydreams are part of what makes Powerball so captivating. Some players dive into analyzing past draws, hoping to spot patterns, but since each draw is independent, there's no secret code to crack. Instead, focus on the joy of playing and the stories it inspires. If you're playing in a group, communication is key. Set up a simple agreement, even if it's just a written note, outlining who's in the pool, how much each person contributes, and how winnings will be divided. This prevents misunderstandings and keeps the experience fun. Some groups even make it a ritual, gathering to pick numbers together or celebrating small wins with a round of coffee. If you're playing solo, you might keep a notebook of your favorite number combinations or track your tickets to stay organized. If you do win, whether it's the jackpot or a smaller prize, stay calm and think strategically. Secure your ticket in a safe place, like a lockbox or safe deposit box, and avoid rushing to claim your prize. Seek advice from professionals, a financial planner, a lawyer, or a tax expert to understand your options and plan for the future. Winning can bring challenges, like managing sudden wealth or handling attention from friends, family, or even strangers. Some winners invest their money in businesses or real estate, while others splurge on long-held dreams like a luxury car or a family reunion. Whatever your vision, a thoughtful plan can help you make the most of your windfall. If you liked today's video, make sure to subscribe and watch our other gambling videos.